WKBN's coverage of preseason high school football continues as we're joined by Crestview's Don Perry. Coach, the expectations and excitement surrounding your team is extremely high this offseason, with 25 letter winners returning from last year's 8-win team that suffered a heartbreaker in the playoffs.
Our offseason has been going pretty well. Our expectations are pretty high. Like I said, the number one goal for us is winning the league. We've stressed accountability. And yes, that was a tough loss for us in the playoffs. The kids are reminded of that quite often. But they have bought in pretty good in the offseason. We've had a pretty solid weight room. We're having a pretty solid lifting and conditioning in the summer. So we're moving forward with our expectations being high.
The luxury of having a dual threat quarterback like Jake Noling has to be a defensive coordinator's nightmare, trying to prepare for not only him, but for the offense that's put around him.
Correct. Jake is going to be our offensive weapon. He's dual threat. Of course, we're going to miss Max Hawkins. He was one of the best in the area last year. Right now, we got a three-headed monster trying to compete for that. That's another thing this year. I feel that we have some depth and competition, which is going to help us immensely also.
Yeah, if you could talk about the other contributors along the offensive line, who will be opening holes for that three-headed monster, will be protecting Jake when he's back there passing.
Yeah, we have Brody Hoon, our center, coming back. He'll be a 3-year starter. He had a very solid offseason in the weight room. Shane Bacon's up front, another 3-year starter, will be coming back for us. We have Tanner Guy, Brian Hall, Dylan Stouffer, all guys that got time last year, not necessarily starting every game, but they got a lot of quality reps. But that's where we're going to have to gel up front for us to have success. So it's going to take a little time for that.
Sure. Looking at the other side of the ball, that group on defense held the opposition to an average of 17 points per game last year. How do you view that unit as the season approaches from all three levels, line, linebackers, and then in the defensive backfield?
Yeah, defensively, we only lose a couple starters. So our expectations are going to be for our defense to carry us, especially during the beginning of the season. We have some leaders up front. We're moving some guys around. Mikey Proctor has been our leader for the last couple of years at inside linebacker. We have a couple really good corners in Ethan Kane and Kyle Booth. And up front, we have probably 6 guys that we're going to be rotating in. Look, I also forgot Caden McElhaney. He's another one of our big leaders on defense.
Yeah. From now up until the beginning of the season, third week of August, what do you hope to see from your team progressing in the right direction, moving towards that week 1 game?
What I expect from our guys moving forward in the summer, I really want to work towards being more of a player-led team for leadership. And they're starting to build on that, and they're starting to learn those things. If we can get that out of our guys and hold each other accountable, I think we'll take the next step we need to.